What is going on, everyone? Riddick here, and welcome to Off the Shelf Air Guns. I see people filing in already. George, that's my buddy George there in the chat. Grew up with him. It's my best friend right there. He hasn't moved back home yet. He should. Why Rams fan, what's up? Nibs, what's going on? Just wanted to come on here real quick and talk about this because I seen that Crosman, for their 100th anniversary, is doing a commemorative or special edition of the 362 and also of the Legacy 1000. Now, of course, the Legacy 1000 is technically the Crosman 2100, but let's go over here and we'll take a look at it. Starting off with the 362. 362. This is a Turkish walnut stock that's going to be coming on this, which I think is great. It's just a very odd choice to use the 362 that literally just came out last year. Kind of would make more sense to do this with the Benjamin 392 or 397. But we're doing it with the 362, which is fine. Everybody loves the 362, so this will be great. And let me bring up I'm going to read this to you and then we'll talk about it. So it says, in commemoration of the Crosman Centennial, we're releasing a special limited edition 362. This versatile single-shot bolt-action air rifle was one of our favorites and a fresh take on the classic variable pump platform. With its handsome Turkish walnut stock, it's perfect for skill advancement, small game hunting, critter control, and showing off your devotion to air-powered awesomeness. Then it says the 362 100-year edition, single-shot variable pump pellet rifle. Each 100-year edition 362 is part of a limited run of 2023. 2023. Only available through Crosman.com while supplies last. Now see, when is this dropping? Because there's nothing, and I did my homework. There's nothing that says when this is dropping at all. So if somebody out there knows, please leave it in the comments after this video's, uploaded or whatever. This is live right now. But yeah, I would love to know when this is dropping. So, there's only going to be 2023 of them. I want to get one, clearly. I definitely want one of these. Special edition Turkish walnut stock with embedded metal 100-year badge. Compact frame with steel breech, brass bolt, and trigger. Single shot, variable pump controlled velocities up to 800 FPS. Fully adjustable rear sight. Ideal for those transitioning into small game hunting. See, I don't understand why they're not telling us when it comes out. That's what I really want. They should make a small run of 101s, Nib says. Yes, they should. They should go back and make a lot of those old ones. They're classic, man. What's up, Shane Barry? Yeah, so hopefully, I guess we'll just have to keep... These are only going to be available on Crosman.com, okay? So we're just going to have to keep looking, watching the page, make sure we don't miss anything, because that would be horrible if we missed it. But this is definitely looking really cool. Definitely going to have to get one of these. Hopefully I do. Hopefully, I'm able to get on there when they drop, I guess. But we'll find out. Now we're going to move on to the next one, the Legacy. Of course, this is the Legacy 1000, but it really is the 2100 at the end of the day. But they are branding it the Legacy 1000 here. Now, this is a synthetic stock, and what's cool about this is when you buy one of these, you get a selection of, I don't know if you only get one or if you get, we'll read it here in a second, but there's these special pellet tins that come with it. And I think you'll be able to get these special pellet tins by themselves on Crosman.com as well. So let me go ahead and I'm going to read this one to you now. A century of air-powered awesomeness is quite a legacy, and Crosman has a legacy for you, too. The limited edition 100-year Crosman Legacy 1000 features an all-weather synthetic stock with gold accents as a special 100th anniversary gift for us all. So it is a synthetic stock on this, which is fine. It's fine. This is our most advanced single-shot variable pump air rifle, and it offers you next-level power and performance. It features a built-in 850 BB reservoir, rifled steel barrel, fiber optic sight, and crossbolt safety. Now here's this part. As a celebratory bonus, every 100-year Legacy 1000 comes with one of 10 special 100-year pellet tins. Okay, so you'll get one. each commemorating a decade of Crosman. The full set of commemorative tins will be available at Crosman.com. Again, when? Who knows, because they're not telling us. Really would be nice to know so that you're ready, like, to get this instead of just, hey, surprise, there it is. I mean, some of us are going to be at work. I mean, we can't be paying attention to it every hour of the day. Legacy 100 Year Edition, variable pump BB pellet rifle, dual ammo, BB velocity up to 800 FPS, pellet velocity up to 1,000 FPS, all-weather synthetic stock, fiber optic front sight, and of course the gold accents, and the synthetic stock is done up in a different kind of color pattern, or more of that wood grain, more like the 2100, but a little different at the same time. It's got a medallion in the stock. Now see, when you're doing an anniversary edition, this is how it should be done, not like the, the 880 that we looked at with just a little thing on it. Okay, this is how it should be done. So I'm glad to see that. Nib says it was the best, and the guns went downhill from there. Huh, yeah. What's up, Bob? And so, yeah, there you go. Let me get this down here. Okay. So there you go. The Crosman 362 and the Crosman Legacy 1000 are getting a special edition for the anniversary. Now, it does not say that the Legacy 1000 special edition is going to be any kind of specific limited number. So hopefully those will be more obtainable for those that want it. But the 362 is only going to be 2023 rifles made. And that one looks really nice, and it looks like a special treat for sure. So I definitely want to be sure to be able to get one. Hopefully they tell us. If somebody knows that watches this later, leave it down in the comments below, please, because I would love to know so that I'm ready when this thing is ready to rock and roll. You can find all this information in the new Crosman catalog that dropped a few days ago. It's on their site. Scroll down to the bottom on the main page. You can download the catalog and check that out. And yeah, I mean, that's all I wanted to talk about, because this is kind of really cool, if you ask me. Just an odd choice, in my opinion. Maybe not for everybody, but an odd choice that it was the 362 they went with instead of like the Benjamin 392 or 397. Which is fine. Everybody loves the 362. It's very moddable, all that stuff. But to have it in like a wood stock, a Turkish walnut stock, hey, I'm ready. I want to know when they're dropping so I can buy one. And then the Legacy 1000's looking real sharp too. Definitely going to have to get one of those. Absolutely. What's up, Keegan? What is up, brother? And so, yeah, definitely going to have to get both of these. I just hope they tell us when they're dropping, because that's going to be a real disappointment to be like, oh, yeah, they already dropped, man. They're gone. Yeah, of course they are. And then you're stuck paying resale, which I really don't want to do at all. And so, yeah. Oh, and one other thing, as far as the 362 is concerned, I don't have a picture of it right here. Let me go back to the main thing since we're done looking at this. All right. One last thing with the Crosman 362, they are releasing a .177 caliber and a .22 caliber in the 362 style, but it's going to be a PCP rifle. Now, how much that's going to run, I have no idea, but it's kind of in that same style, but it's going to be PCP based, and there will be a .177 caliber version. Now, whether or not they make a standard variable pump 362 with the .177 caliber, I have no idea. Maybe they will, but that hasn't really been said. That's the only thing else I saw in the catalog. You can thumb through that catalog, like I said, on Crosman.com. Just scroll to the bottom on the main page. It's there, and then you can check all the stuff out in there. But I think the things that stood out to me clearly were the 362 and the Legacy 1000 special editions. Without a doubt, got to get them. No question about it. Just wish they... I hope at some point here soon they tell us when they're dropping, or give us maybe we can pre-order or something. I don't know. We'll find out. We will find out eventually, right? Hopefully. But yeah, so stay tuned. We got plenty of more videos coming down the line here on the channel. We got one that's kind of different. We're going to take like a bunch of different pellets, different brands, not a whole wide variety of different brands, but more or less different weights of pellets, and we weigh them and see if they're telling the truth. It's like how we see if they're telling the truth with the FPS advertisement on the box, right? For their rifles and their pellet pistols and all that stuff. We're going to test out the pellets and see what they say, see if they're lying about any of them. Some interesting results on one of them I'm not going to mention right now. But, yeah, so stay tuned for that. And then, of course, all kinds of other stuff that's coming down the line. Still got to take a look at the Crosman M4 that I picked up and a couple other things, so stay tuned for that. And, yeah, if you enjoy my content, don't forget, you got to subscribe, like the video. That's really all you got to do. But if you want to support further, you can always hit the join button and become a channel member, a Backyard Plinker, and you'll get exclusive content. You'll get early access to content. Exclusive posts on the community tab, other various things, exclusive badge next to your name that changes the longer you're a member, it'll change. Hawaii's coming up on a month. His will be changing to the orange saw blade soon. And then yeah, so or else if you don't want to do the YouTube thing, I got a Patreon. You can go to the patreon.com off the shelf airguns. You can follow me on Instagram at OTS Airguns, as well as Twitter at OTS Airguns. Okay. So, yeah, all that stuff. I've kind of been peppering that stuff into my videos lately to kind of get the message out there. I always forget, you know. I'm just doing this because I enjoy it and love doing it. And those things kind of are like way at the back of my head. So when I think about them, I put them in there. When I think about mention them, I mention them. You know, hey, that's just how it is. So I thank everybody for stopping in while we're live. And for those watching the playback, definitely thank you as well. And yeah, with that said, I will catch you all down the road.